Salem had a decision to make, career or family. It was a choice that weighed heavily on his heart, a dilemma that many face but few talk about openly. The stakes were high, and the consequences of his decision would ripple through his life and the lives of those he loved. Let's find out what he chose. The days leading up to his decision were filled with sleepless nights and endless contemplation. He would often find himself staring at the clock, watching the seconds tick by, each one a reminder of the limited time he had to make his choice. On a cold night, Salem sat in front of his computer screen, staring at an email that could change his life. The glow of the screen illuminated his face, casting shadows that mirrored the uncertainty in his mind. This email was not just a message, it was a doorway to a new life, filled with opportunities and challenges. It was a job offer in a distant city, an attractive salary, and a bright future. The kind of offer that many dream of but few receive. It promised not just financial stability but also professional growth and personal fulfillment. But it also meant leaving his elderly mother alone. She had always been his rock, the one who supported him through thick and thin. The thought of her sitting alone, waiting for his calls, filled him with a sense of dread and guilt. He stepped onto the balcony, gazing at the dark horizon as questions swirled in his mind. The night was silent, but his thoughts were loud, each one competing for his attention. What was more important, his career or his family? Could he find a balance, or was a sacrifice inevitable? At that moment he heard his mother's gentle voice. It was a sound that brought him back to reality, grounding him in the present. Her voice was filled with love and care, a reminder of the bond they shared. "Come, my son, dinner is ready." The simple words carried a weight of their own, a reminder of the small yet significant moments that make up a life. He looked at her, the wrinkles on her face telling the story of time, her hands that once cared for him. Each wrinkle was a chapter in their shared history, each line a testament to the sacrifices she had made for him. A pang of guilt struck his heart. Was money worth the distance? The question lingered, echoing in the silence of the night. He knew that no amount of money could replace the time spent with loved ones. The next morning he replied to the email. His fingers hovered over the keyboard for a moment, as if seeking confirmation from his heart. Then, with a deep breath, he typed his response. "Thank you, but I have a more important responsibility." The words were simple but carried the weight of his decision. He felt a sense of relief knowing he had chosen what truly mattered. Then he sat with his mother, cherishing her warm conversation, knowing he had made the right choice. The meal was simple, but the company was priceless. They talked about everything and nothing, savoring the moment. Sometimes the brightest future is right beside us. In choosing his family, Salem found a sense of peace and fulfillment that no job offer could provide. He realized that true success is measured not by the milestones we achieve, but by the moments we cherish with those we love.